just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees Stadium in Bronx, New York. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Abraham Lincoln, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in now, Chris Godwin, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lincoln is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box now, Joe King. And she'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot. and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the left field line and deep. Mantle is after it, but this will land untouched. Now a curveball misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Pee-wee Beebe.
Pee-wee Beebe.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot down the line. Rodriguez gloves it from a knee. He gets him. What a play. Digging in, Edgar Dooley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Gary Happ, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now that's popped up. Marks over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits, a Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it while you have the chance to.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dooley. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third. The designated
Standing
hitter,
in, Babe Ruth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses inside off the plate.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High in the air out to center field. Dooley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. Cards lead it 2-0. Stepping up now, Paul Dooley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Paul Dooley.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Andy Marks. He grounds it sharply to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Into the box, Jeff Marks, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Oh, one pitch on its way.
Nope.
And there's ball one. Dooley at second, Marks at first with no outs. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and 0 now. Chris Godwin would be next. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Godwin.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Godwin. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Joe King, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Don Zito enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
John. Zito.
In now, David
Dooley.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box, Pee-wee Beebe. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals are out in front 7-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Donald Trump.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Donald Trump.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready now, Joe DiMaggio. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. At the plate, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Derek Jeter would be next. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-1.
The third baseman, number 3.
Riding in once again, Jeff Marks. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Standing in now, Mark McGwire. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Stepping in now, Joe King. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mantle is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in, David Dooley, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in 1 night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box, Pee-wee Beebe. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. DiMaggio is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
The left fielder,
Final line
7.
there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another shot now. Edgar Dooley 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
In now, Paul Dooley. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
This ball is hammered to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Godwin. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Joe King waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe King. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder,
David Dooley will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's the
down
ball.
on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitch.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 2-2.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
High in the air out to center field. DiMaggio has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead.
leading off for the Yankees.
In now, Joe
The
DiMaggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. In now, Carl Childers, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Jackson.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. And we'll employ the use of our Show Track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Emmett Dooley enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final
now
2 outs and put this one into the win column.
30, Emmett Dooley.
Into the box, Babe Ruth.
Babe
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. And he pops it up. Marks on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Cardinals
Now
are into their
batting,
bullpen now,
catcher,
as there are the
Donald.
final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
So digging in now, Donald Kruk. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Baseman number 4.
In now, Lou Gehrig. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. St. Louis brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Gary Happ pitches well enough to get the W. Abraham Lincoln struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.